Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, it's Friday morning, and ain't God good, and won't he do it? Oh, yes, he will, oh, yes, he will. I know my listener probably saying, Lee Craft, Lee Craft, Lee Craft. You say the same thing every morning. I'm going to say Enoch, Ewok, Enoch. That means y'all sure know what to say. Look, it's Friday morning, right? What kind of topic can I do today? You can find laughter in sad places. Lee Craft, what kind of topic is that, Lee Craft? You can find laughter in sad places. I'm going to tell you what kind of topic it is. But before we get started, if you have any comments or concerns, please email me at leecraftwhatif@gmail.com or go to Anchor, Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, all those beautiful apps. Look for the animated black man with a white beard smiling and profiling. And finally, realize, y'all trying to sign me up. Man, look here. Look at here, look at here, look at here. Look, like I said though, you can find laughter in a lot of sad places, right? And one of the well-known sad places, take a guess, it's right here, inside of your own head. You know what I'm saying? When you're down and out, you just you should have took a part of the Lion and the Wizard of Oz. You know, but this thing go with people. Those good people. This is the thing though. You always have to look for that silver lining. I'm gonna give you some situations about places that I've been, places that I came from, places where I shouldn't have gone. All the different things about how I found laughter in sometimes so-called sad places. Sometimes you don't have to be sad for you to be sad. Just up in your head. Sometimes that really make me mad. You know what? It's rhyme time. Lee Craft, you got some rhymes for the people. But not this thing of people. This thing, people, look. I remember I was at this place, right? We used to wear smocks and everything for work, so you want, I guess, as far as having cross-contamination, all those things, right? So we was at the smock area for to toss our smocks in, right? And one lady, I think her purse kind of fell over a little bit, and a tampon rolled across the floor right in front of my foot. So she gonna look at me. I said, "Hell, it ain't mine. What you want me to do with it?" And then she was embarrassed, right? You know, they said, "Don't be ashamed, baby." No, don't be ashamed. Lee Craft, you sure ain't yours? No, it ain't mine. Shoot, what's wrong with you? We just started laughing. It kind of just broke the ice, right? But those, like I said, she was embarrassed, but we broke the ice. You know what I'm saying? And just laughed about it. I remember, what was that? We was going, my cousin Larry, Dennis was driving, and I was in the back seat, yeah. And come on a red light, right? you know, I guess Dennis said he ran all the red lights and stuff and get the green, stop on green. Last man, look here, man. You go on red, you stop on green. I just started laughing, man. I'm driving in the back, my eye closed right here. I don't see nothing on. And thought this, I said this right here too. Come right here. Excuse me. Oh man, like I said, some of the things people are doing, people say. Riding with my cousin Perry, my uncle Sammy, and my cousin Larry. They were taking me home. You know, we had to cross the railroad trying to get to my house, right? And trains like go doo doo. I guess what trains sound like. Ooh ooh. And Perry, I meet the train. Larry grabbed Perry. Hold Perry. Soon Larry grabbed Perry. The train went by. There was only 2 cars. And Larry see that Perry, we would have got hit for nothing. Hey, might be funny, but it's funny to me because all Larry tried to say, we could have waited. On 2 cars? It wasn't like a 50-car train or a 100-car train. It was only 2 cars to that train. Man, look, like I said, people, you know, a lot of times that we, when we're sad, it's the things inside our head. You lose a loved one, the death of a loved one. You go into the repast and you see your families and everything, man, and you just think about where they at, but not where they're going. And everywhere I've been, even when my mother passed, you know, we still had joy in our hearts. You know, it was a bittersweet occasion. But I said, Lee Craft, what do you mean? You just lost your mother. My mother's in good hands. You know, that's something we all have to go through and deal with. And while she was here on earth, you know, hey, we may have a little hiccups here and there, you know, disagreements. But at the end of the day, she was still mom. Still getting respect. Talk to her every day. Every day. Ask my mother, who's your favorite child? And I said, Mother, no, you don't want to answer that because I know it's me. No, you don't. I do know it's me because every time you turn around, you call somebody, you calling me. That's your favorite, ain't it? She just starts smelling like this. I know. Look, I'm not saying that I'm clairvoyant, but I know these things. We sit there and just talk about our mom and just sit there and just laugh and stuff. You gotta find peace. That way you can find happiness. Peace and happiness. You know. But I recall one time I was singing, you know, and my mom gave me a compliment that one time. Said, Andrew, you sounded good today. How about Mother Day? She just started laughing. I said, mama, come on, mama. You know, but that's how it's supposed to be. You know, your family is probably your hardest critic. But one thing about your family though, they got nothing but love for you. They're gonna give you their support. If they don't support you, I guess y'all wasn't close as y'all thought y'all was. But like I said, my family, always gave me support. Even when I didn't want it, you know, they supported me, and that's what it's all about. But you know, I go back to jobs, right? You know, and I remember we did the job, right? I think it was Molly I2 and a guy named Antonio Edwards, right? And we all called him Bone, right? You know, and Tony needed change for a $5 bill, and Molly said, Tony Bone, you know, and it was so hilarious. He got a situation we call him Tony and call him Bone. She said, Tony Bone, you know, and I made fun with her. Right? She said, Lee, excuse me, you embarrass me. Embarrass you about what, Mom? You're around family. You're around your work family. You shouldn't be embarrassed about that. Everybody in there having fun. You know, laughing with you as well as laughing at you. Y'all laugh at me. I don't take Lee, you different, Lee. You know what? Shoot, show you the ride. Say less, right? I said, no, we all are different, but it's our job to make each other better. You got to have thick skin. Because sometimes you're going to be at a place, you know, sometimes, you know, people going to get up on your nerves. So what are you going to do? You going to attack everybody? No. Just going to smile on the inside, even though you might be hot. Say, hey, it'll be okay. Because I know who I am. You know? We was at the job, right? You know, and people could be something else. I remember Maurice. We had a meeting, right? And Maurice said, everything will be okay over them knuckleheads upstairs and stuff, you know. And Sister House Ian, I mean, nice person, and Angie Mama went and told on Maurice. Maurice got 5 for using the word knucklehead. See, Maurice made history. You know, how many people get 5 for using the word knucklehead? Huh? Maurice said, Lee, I said, why are you fighting, Maurice? Lee, man, you know what, man? I was tired, man. It's ready for me to go, man. You gotta lead like that? I know, but God saw best for me to lead like that. You know, my time was up. Maurice, you got a good spirit, man. You got a good spirit. You know, but he wasn't saying that at the time when he walking out though. He was probably saying, "Gah." That was his favorite word. Anything go wrong, "Gah." He held for a long time, at least about 60 seconds, if not longer. Man, look, but those are the things, people. All I'm trying to tell you this right here. You got those good memories inside of your head. Use those to get you over the hump. You know, I've been around a lot of people and stuff, and people that they lose confidence in certain things and stuff. I said, why are you mad about your language? You sound better than the person right there who trying to get on you about your language. You speaking better English than they speaking. To be honest. So why are you letting them get mad at you, get under your skin? You know, you need to ask them, who was your English teacher? I'm a visitor that became a resident and became a citizen. But my English is better than yours. That's what you should say, you know, and say it with a smile. You know, I'm just playing. Just if you don't feel like saying certain things, don't say certain things. Because sometimes the best response is silence. Silence. Oh, be mindful. No matter what you're going through, I can guarantee you one thing: it's going to be okay as long as you make God a part of your life. That's the what if guarantee. Look, every day when I wake up, I tell God, thank you for putting a smile on my face, because I laugh at situations when I shouldn't be laughing at, because when I'm struggling with certain things or going through certain things and stuff, man, I still am able to find that silver lining. So if I can find it, I guarantee you one thing, you can find it too if you look for it. You know, Lee, what you gonna do today? Mind my business. You said what? Mind my business. Man, look, you got to have joy. You got to have fun. You got to learn how to laugh until the job is done. I was at a place, the manager, I think Gene said, I said, hey, Gene. He said, Hay's in the barn. I said, Gene, you got two different ways to spell hay, Gene, and two definitions of hay. You got the H-A-Y and H-E-Y, you know. So I use the H-E-Y. Or should I probably should use the H-A-Y and put... Peace. Peace. And happiness. My grandfather said, son, as long as you live, carry joy wherever you go. Because you can find a lot of places that don't have no joy at all. But you are a game changer. Now, that was back in 1966 when you told me that. Yeah, I know I was, but I was saying, you sure all right, granddaddy, you sure all right. My granddad know what he's talking about. I was talking at 1 month old. Said, granddaddy, say less, granddaddy, say less. Oh, man. Look, that's what I'm saying, people. We all got memories about things that got us over the hump, that made us laugh and all those things. When things get tough and they get rough, and I guarantee you, sometimes you'll be like you're inside the perfect storm. Use your memory banks. And sometimes just what? Just be still. And then whatever going on around you, let God deal with all that chaos. Because you be still, that's when he goes to work. You start moving around, and when you gonna start going around and around yourself. You be still. How Lee Craft so calm? All the stuff going on around him. You don't see it. You don't see it. You don't see God with him, like them Hebrew boys. It was three in there, but they saw 4. You see, all you see is Lee Craft, but it's 2 people beside Lee Craft. Huh? I'm gonna say something there. So, like I said, good people, those of you who are going through certain things, it's going to be okay. Like I said, look for the silver lining in everything you do. You can find laughter in sad places, because sad places, a lot of times, right here in our dome. We are the sad places that we need to cleanse our bodies of all this, our negativity and stuff, and you understand what Lee Craft is going through on a daily basis and stuff. That's why I stay happy. Do I have my bad day? Oh yeah, I do. I'm human, but it shouldn't last a long time. That's all I'm saying. Live with it, deal with it, and keep everything moving. Like I said with my podcast, when I make bloopers and stuff, I don't edit. It's like real life. You can't edit real life. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty good as God. So, excuse me. And I know him personally. So with that being said, dear Lee Craft, this is my podcast with If you have any comments or concerns, email me at leecraftwhatif@gmail.com. One band, one sound. Together, we got an opportunity to turn this whole world around. But in order to have a real conversation, you got to have real people. If you want to have a real conversation. Excuse me. Have a blessed day. And please find time and make time to tell God thank you.